Long before the Ottoman Empire rose to power, Turkic tribes lived across the vast lands of Central Asia, surrounded by mountains, grasslands, rivers, and endless horizons. These tribes lived a nomadic life, traveling with their families, horses, livestock, and possessions. Their survival depended on courage, unity, and strong leadership. According to Ottoman tradition, Suleiman Shah belonged to this Turkic world. His early life is not fully documented, but later traditions remember him as a respected tribal figure. As a young man, Suleiman Shah would have grown up learning the skills essential to his people: horsemanship, survival, tribal customs, and the responsibilities of leadership. Life on the frontier demanded discipline. A future leader had to understand both the dangers of the land and the needs of his people. Among the Turkic tribes, the horse was essential for travel, communication, hunting, and warfare. Mastering the horse was part of becoming a capable warrior. As Suleiman Shah matured, he became associated with the qualities expected of a tribal leader: courage, patience, loyalty, and the ability to guide his people through uncertain times. The medieval Turkic world was shaped by constant movement and conflict. Powerful states competed for territory, while tribes searched for lands where their families could survive. According to later Ottoman tradition, Suleiman Shah eventually emerged as an important leader among his people. Tradition portrays him as a strong and experienced Turkic leader, guiding his tribe through a changing political world. By the medieval period, Anatolia had become a meeting place of different peoples and powers, including Turkish principalities, Seljuk territories, and the Byzantine Empire. The Seljuks had established a powerful Turkish presence in Anatolia. Cities, caravan routes, fortresses, and trade networks connected this diverse region. For tribal leaders, political decisions were matters of survival. Alliances, migration, and the search for secure territory could determine the future of an entire community. Horses remained at the heart of Turkic life. They carried warriors across enormous distances and allowed tribes to move quickly when circumstances changed. But the political situation was becoming increasingly dangerous. Powerful armies and rival rulers were reshaping Anatolia. The expansion of Mongol power created enormous pressure across the region. Tribes were forced to consider where they could find safety and a better future. For communities caught between powerful states, migration could become the only path forward. Leaders had to make difficult decisions for their people. According to Ottoman tradition, Suleiman Shah was remembered as a leader, responsible for guiding and protecting his community during these turbulent times. Eventually, the journey toward new lands became part of the tradition, surrounding Suleiman Shah and his tribe. Tents were packed, horses were prepared, families gathered their belongings. The great movement of a tribe was beginning. According to Ottoman tradition, Suleiman Shah led his people on a long migration toward the lands of Anatolia, traveling with families, warriors, horses, and livestock. The journey was difficult. Mountain passes, harsh weather, limited supplies, and unfamiliar lands tested everyone who traveled with the caravan. After a long and difficult journey, Suleiman Shah and his people eventually reached the lands near the Euphrates River. According to Ottoman tradition, this river would become one of the most important places in the final chapter of Suleiman Shah's life. The vast river stood before the migrating tribe, while families, warriors, horses, and belongings gathered along its banks, preparing for the next stage of their journey. The Euphrates was powerful and dangerous, especially for a large migrating community traveling with horses and families. Suleiman Shah and his people had to find a safe way across. The tribe waited near the river while the horses were prepared, and the elders discussed the journey ahead. According to Ottoman tradition, this crossing would soon become connected with a tragic event. As night fell, the tribal camp became quiet beside the Euphrates. Fires burned outside the tents while families rested after their long journey. Suleiman Shah remained among his people, surrounded by warriors, elders, and members of his tribe. The following day would bring another difficult stage of their migration, but no one could know how deeply the river would become connected with his story. Before continuing the journey, Suleiman Shah met with the tribal elders. They discussed the dangers of the river and the safest way to continue.